because I know in our last video we took a loss to the Raptors, but we came back in that OT and beat the Miami Heat. You feel me? We at home, we facing Boston. You feel me? We should do it. We got to do it. We're not going to be playing. We're not going to play. Wow. Come on, man. Y'all still being away my shot.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. We are live. It's a Thursday. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are
Bro, too small, bro.
And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Milwaukee. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Right the pass to Porzingis. Tries again, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, Porzingis doing a great job using his length to get these rebounds.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the night.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement.
How's that a turnover on me?
That's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Wow.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity.
That's all they do.
To the middle. It's tipped. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside, White for the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
MP passes to Giannis. And he banks in the layup.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now White. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Tatum dishes to White. And White.
Hey, that's bogus. I cannot get past dude.
Know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
We don't need it.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Heat. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
When I look at the Bucks, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will, and that could change, though, at any moment.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Antetokounmpo looking it over.
Go ahead, man.
Basket counts.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
Here's Tatum. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Tatum, and he drops it in from the low post.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Oh, I see you.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Round against Kuzma.
Get him, man. You let him go to the rim.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
To the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The drive by MP. And stolen by White. There's the drive. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
MP looking around. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being it.
It's bad, but not too bad.
And now
Bad, but not too
action here in
bad.
the second quarter. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
He is certainly one of the
Drew Holiday
few
came
true
around.
franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jackson. Then it's MP. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Rich Shafino in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Hard away against Jackson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
To reach the athleticism, the timing, no surprise, Giannis swatted that.
I tried to pass it. Here's Shavino.
Here's Adams. Kicks it out to MP.
Watch this spin around or something.
Outside,
That's a good case.
just 5 on the clock. MP up top.
Let me get some money. I thought I made it. Go
That
ahead.
one's in there.
Okay.
The Boston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
MP against Holiday. Going inside. Here's
I
Porzingis.
tried to get there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the
Yeah,
call with the
yeah.
foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Hardaway, and it's White in for Drew Holiday.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch
Hell no,
on
you
full
ain't taking that
display.
from him.
Let's check
You're
in with our
ridiculous.
reporter, David Aldridge.
Damn one.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Miami got the job done. He had 42 points and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. He couldn't possibly top that tonight, would he?
Trap.
I'll find out together. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Hit one in his face. Dumbass
Offensive
boy.
rebound. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Hey,
And it's chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays.
I see you, Giannis. Go ahead. Wow!
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Outside, White. To the paint. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
MP kicks to Lillard. On the wing, MP. White covering.
I see you. Go ahead, punch one.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And the Celtics making a change here. Kate is checked in. Free throw no good for Giannis.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. In fourth, the Celtics.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play. And they're getting to the lineup a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Second chance shot. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night.
When you see me make a wish, let you know that you the shit.
Pritchard coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Porzingis against Kuzma. Kata, the pass to Porzingis.
I know my extra broke my heart, but I still love my bitch.
Rebound Milwaukee.
They haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add.
Still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
We're back. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do.
And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but...
Thank you for being with us.
Damn, y'all nigga got 27? He going crazy.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Every time I get that, we never
this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small
I'm down
forward.
there.
The post
got
pick.
that.
Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
I was just saying, because that stuff don't be on me.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Oh my goodness.
Kevin, thanks.
I don't even have
There's
to
plenty of
oop
scores
it.
on the Celtics, but
Yeah,
Jason
right.
Tatum says, I'm going to
He
get
can have-
my
he
shots.
can have 40 points.
It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Giannis' screen on White. MV passes to Giannis. Stolen by Tatum. Deflects the pass. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Hey, White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Kuzma finds MP.
Come on, you know what he can do.
Down low.
Yeah, I'm sure you know he can
Throws
do.
it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely
Look at
hammered it
that.
down.
Oh
Well, I
my.
tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Outside Tatum.
Hey, that was nice. He made that.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be
Let me
too
go.
open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's
Watch
why
this.
he missed.
Spin around on him. Oh, you can't go at me. And one!
Controls the
Hey!
rebound and puts it back up and in. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for MP. First in scoring, and his playmaking ability is unquestioned. One of the
Did that make me miss
15 assist men in our league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now.
Oh my.
No one's been able to
that's
slow
my
him down
fault.
or even come close. Milwaukee making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Pritchard. To the middle.
Who's number 4?
Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 6.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. MP passes to Giannis.
He cannot guard you.
Double up Giannis. Here's MP.
I see. Both of them too small.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the inside. Tatum looking around for the tie.
Definitely.
The kick
Oh,
out to
I'm
Brown.
freaking. I'm freaking.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. MP passes to
Oh, go ahead, Dan.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Giannis sets a screen for MP. Using his size, Giannis!
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So both teams making some changes here. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Kata, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Holiday knows how to open things up out there. A high-quality facilitator.
Inside. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
They bullied the defense here in the paint.
Give me a busy. Y'all better do what y'all do. And give us some busy. I'm gonna pass the hell up this ball, man.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. They've got Jackson. Also Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Fino in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Tough to match his activity level. MP with that youthful exuberance.
MP. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Six to shoot. Releases. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's MP.
MP
stops it in off the drive.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
Celtics trail by 9. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league.
You already know what we're finna do.
Really dominated the glass.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Celtics making a switch here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Brown.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Down low.
That's my fault.
Tatum.
I'm trying to get a 3 now.
And White slams it in.
Boy, it has been some kind of game for White. He's been aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
MP kicks to
Punch him
Porzingis.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Hell no, you lost your mind.
By Giannis.
You lost your mind.
Giannis' screen on White. MP finds Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Tatum on the wing, covered by Giannis. Looking to get it going. Tatum no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
MP.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's smart.
Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
I told you Giannis was going to have 40.
One step ahead of the defense all game long.
Oh my God.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 8 in the basket from Tatum.
You got to tee up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
I go down. Whoever down there.
Adams Here's the pass to MP.
Turn around. Watch this.
Second chance
Go.
effort.
Get to the rim.
Adams dishes to MP. Porzingis with the steal. We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Celtics making a change here. Kate is checked in. Brown with it. Picked up by Kuzma. The tray. And the shot is good. The Bucks cut to just 5 on the basket for Brown.
And with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
On the wing, MP. Right
Turn around over.
There's MP.
Stupid ass boy.
Kata's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Giannis is there. Brown the pass to Kata.
He's riding around strapped up like a seatbelt.
6 on the shot clock.
Hey.
What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position to succeed.
Go dunk on one.
Impressive run.
Okay, who down
He
there?
found the right formula to break down the defense.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Here's MP.
Oh my God, pop a 3.
Looking around. And they double up MP. On the wing, Giannis. And so they foul intentionally.
Round like the beat bell.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
That's gonna make it easy on your baby boy.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Kata, the pass to Brown. No good on the triple. MP, that's for 2. No good on that one. White with the defensive effort.
Like you said, I call it.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, faced some challenges.
And make sure that like, comment, and that sub. We'll go back on some more videos. You dig?